कैसे भाई बहनों आज हम लोग बात करेंगे something illegal, ladies and gentlemen. Usually I like to start the videos off with a little Hindi. You know, somebody clicks on my videos and are like, oh, this guy titled it in English. And then they just left me hanging. But ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far enough without clicking off already, then congratulations, we are discussing massive cell phone case drama. Now, usually I don't like to jump into a lot of these controversial situations out of no reason, but this is standing out to me because this is something that should never have happened, okay? And this is a pretty massive allegation. Obviously, copyright infringement, stealing somebody's designs is pretty stupid these days, okay? Because it takes somebody 10 seconds, okay, to Google search, especially with how Reddit exists. You could literally plagiarize something, and within 30 seconds, some Redditor will find out the exact design copied somewhere else, and a controversy will start when it shouldn't have. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Casetify. Now, Casetify produces, as you can imagine, phone cases. And they're not cheap either. For instance, this iPhone 15 case with like the king snakes or whatever, 110 US dollars. That's your best deal? Okay. Okay. I'm going to stick to Amazon. Look, I don't know the quality of their cases. I have no idea. But the accuser here in this situation is Dbrand. Now, if you know Dbrand, they basically make interesting, like, not cases necessarily, but they do make skins, obviously, for various products. So here you can see a bunch of Xbox products. But again, Dbrand does everything. Steam Decks, Switches, phones, and they have multiple different things. Their comedy is incredibly tongue-in-cheek. For instance, you can get 30% off leathers, where even more cows died for this. And of course, dark plates, which is something that I bought. I have a PlayStation 5 with their dark plates. These aren't cheap either, but obviously, in my opinion, I think if you're in the market for skin customization, I don't think you can get much better than these guys. I have it for the PlayStation, and I bought a skin for the Steam Deck. I did kind of screw up applying it, so again, it's not their fault. It's me for being an idiot. But Dbrand is a goddamn Toronto company, okay? So I gotta represent. So they allege that Casetify stole their products, and now they're suing them. Now I woke up to this and I thought maybe they're just joking because their entire social media platform is just jokes anyways. But it's not, because they have some pretty compelling proof. So for instance, this all started with a YouTuber known as Jerry Rig Everything. If you don't know who Jerry Rig Everything is, he's been around the platform for a long time, one of the largest tech creators, and he does things like product teardowns, where he buys a piece of tech, basically rips it open and scans the internals, and he worked with Dbrand to create these cases where like you could basically apply them to your device. So if you wanted to see the internals of an iPhone, then you could apply the case and basically see the internals of your phone without actually, you know, exposing the internals of the phone. Basically, that was the style that he went for. However, these guys started digging in and found out that Casetify actually started stealing, allegedly, their designs. Now, like I said in the beginning, if you copy anything on the internet, it takes a Redditor 30 seconds to figure out that it's been stolen. Just don't do it in the first place. Pay somebody to create your own design. Now, you might be wondering, but Muda, how can you copy a teardown? Aren't they all the same on the inside? And that's true. You could rip apart a Steam Deck, and I could make a teardown skin myself, and it would probably be virtually identical to what Dbrand does. Except Casetify, allegedly, they even copied all of Dbrand's in-jokes. So watch this. One of them is the phrase glass is glass and glass breaks, which is literally a catchphrase that Jerry Rig Everything was doing. That's their catchphrase. And that obviously doesn't exist on the internal of any phone or device. No YouTuber's catchphrase is there. It's like me putting in the word, hey, is your phone Muda hard or something like that? No, it literally is very specific to a YouTuber. So Dbrand shows this, and they showed how Casetify copied it. Like glass is glass and glass breaks. Literally didn't even change that. I don't know how, like, their team, if they were copying this, did not look into this and say, yeah, that's probably not part of a real phone. Come on now. So then they even copied the founding date for Dbrand. So on Dbrand's side, they had subscribe and then 11/11/11, which is November 11, 2011. Casetify decided to put their, like, I guess you could say stock ticker and then 111111. I guess allegedly they thought that this was part of an actual phone's internal. No, this was literally the founding date for your competitor. Then they have a string called RO807, which is obviously robot, which is the Twitter handle for like Dbrand. I think their support network. And then Casetify allegedly copies it, RO807. Like, it just looks like lower resolution copies of all of this shit, dude. And then here's the best part too. So so Dbrand puts in like something known as the all-seeing eye. So you might know this as the Illuminati logo. And of course, if you look at what Casetify is, bro, they didn't even skip a beat, allegedly. First off, no phone's battery ever has an Illuminati logo on it. Not even the Illuminati's cell phones have the fucking Illuminati logo. And yet, Casetify over here allegedly is copying even the tiniest details. It's literally Control-C, Control-V, allegedly. And then, of course, they have 11.11 watt hours. Again, that's a reference to the November 11, 2011 founding date. And Dbrand shows it right here. Casetify apparently copies that. By the way, that is just a joke, all right? No way are you gonna find that in phones. Come on now. Now, for a while, a few people said their website was down, but I didn't catch it, honestly, because I was doing something else right there. I was basically calling a few family members in America, because apparently it's Thanksgiving today. You guys got your turkey day today. Our turkey day is a little different here in Canada. But I guess we're all eating happy because it's Thanksgiving everywhere, it seems. It's Christmas. It came early. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, I totally understand the entire lawsuit right here. So I tried looking for their inside-out designs, and I think maybe they're not necessarily here anymore, just because this was such a massive blow-up. And that's because, like, Dbrand isn't screwing around. Apparently, they're actually, like, suing them with a federal lawsuit in Canadian courts. So I think they're seeking somewhere like 8 figures in monetary damages, which is a bit insane, okay? And to understand, apparently Casetify wasn't given any warning about the situation either. So yeah, it's kind of something that blew up out of nowhere. And yeah, it's honestly something that probably never should have happened, just because, ladies and gentlemen, you could literally just not steal a goddamn design. This is one of those things where, like, it's so easily avoidable. Had allegedly this company, Casetify, you know, as they're releasing these super expensive cases, just decided maybe do their own teardown, scan their own things. It literally wouldn't be that difficult for this company to do that. Instead, allegedly, they went to their competitor, allegedly stole their designs, and thought they were just gonna get away with it. And honestly, it's kind of one of those things. I think for the last 2 weeks, I've been covering stories where, like, blatantly belligerent shit has been happening in plain sight. And it honestly makes me wonder just how many other brands or how many other products are caught basically doing this stuff, and we just sort of walk by it because it doesn't really fall into our eyesight. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, Dbrand is coming at them with a big attack. This is, quite honestly, the first time I witnessed a controversial situation involving two cell phone case manufacturers, okay? I honestly can't believe what I'm saying. But you know what? Honestly, Dbrand seems like they have a pretty good case. I'm actually kind of on their side on this situation. The more I see from this, the more disgusting Casetify kind of seems in the situation. So again, I really hope they have some level of a response to this. Obviously, I think they'll be coming out with one pretty soon. But yeah. It's pretty damning, man. It's pretty damning. Literally just looked at the homework, allegedly. Control-C, Control-V. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me Alt F4 out of here. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. We are out.